Hey, my friends, it's Kevin. Today's Monday, the 16th of um, November, 2020. Almost forgot the day. Anyway, I hope you're well. I hope things are going right for you. My Logitech camera decided not to work this morning. Let's see if we can put it on. So I'm using the website cameras. Let's see if this one will work. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's not. It's decided it doesn't like working today for some reason. There we go. And that's okay. These things happen sometimes. I'm never really sure about technology. Um, okay, well, there you go. Anyway, I hope you can see me. I hope we're on. We're good to go. Um, I pulled some cards this morning. Incidentally, the first card I pulled from my own personal um, Carl Gray's Angel Guide was the No. And I'm always amused when I get a card that's like no, because it for me it usually means it's actually okay. It's not really no. It's just to reflect and to go inward and to be more discerning about what I want, what I don't want, and weighing up um, the consequences of each thing, or whatever situation. There wasn't really a situation that I'm weighing up. There wasn't really a decision I really felt I had to make, or a decision I have made that I'm maybe regretting. So that wasn't jiving. I shuffled again, pulled another one, and this time I got manifestation, which really did feel a little more in line. Um, More importantly, before I drew that card, I went over to the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron-Reid, and we pulled the Sacred Union. Now, typically, and this was in the ally position upright, typically cards of that nature would signify partnership, signify somebody coming in for help. In this instance, it is for me, it means more on the lines of my connection to a bigger power, greater force, higher vibration, intuition, and framing all that into divinity. Um, what I'll point out to you at this time, with so much, and I call it no sense, nonsense, swirling regarding the numbers of people who are becoming ill and perishing from this virus is sending again another wave of somewhat hysteria. And so, my nugget for you is take some space, because when we're in the fray and the frenzy of these energetic forces, if you will, I don't like to use that word because it seems weird, but you know, the energy of it, mass panic, um, hordes and hordes and groups of people all doing the mental chatter. When we're in the middle of that, it's a little bit like when you open up a bottle of carbonated water or soda or something, and it literally erupts and explodes. You have to wait for the frenzy to settle down for anything to make any sense. While you're caught up in the energetic mayhem, there's no way to be able to see any way forward. An inner wisdom, inner light, inner judgment comes from ourselves, our inner self. fortunately, we're given the power to choose what feels right, what lines up, what doesn't feel right, what doesn't line up, as in, picking that first card that was no. I could have made that mean anything. What I did was sat with my intuition and asked, is there a decision I've made that I shouldn't have made? No. Is there a thing I'm doing that I feel is not right? No. Is there a person I've met that doesn't feel quite right? No. So none of these things were adding up. So I pulled another one. And manifestation really is manifesting the result you want, being positive about something out there in front of you. So manifest affirmations. You're fine. Everything's okay. From this moment forward, all good things happen. And typically, like anything else, there's going to be lightness at the end of every rainbow. There's going to be a lifting, a sense of release at the end of every situation. Nothing's permanent. And with that, my friends, it's time to meditate. Be with the permanence of your breath going into your body. Release out the negative charge, the panic charge, the charge of anything that isn't really for your highest good. Get quiet and peaceful. And take your attention to your feet and what is landed on the floor firmly, safely, and the feeling of your feet on the floor, knowing that you're grounded. And just begin to allow the power of your own intuition and your knowledge to expand. It's always been within you. Connect with your internal flame. That's the flame within your heart, the flame that the center of your being, right at your sternum, where your ribs are. That's where your eternal flame lives. The eternal flame that you have connects you to the earth, connects you to the heavens. It's your informational bridge from the Mother Earth to the highest heavens. All emotions and feelings and thoughts that are not for our highest good, or we no longer want or need, get to be released down into the ethers, down into the depths of the earth, to be transformed into energy, light, heat, and fire that serves our higher purpose. Continue getting quiet. Listen to the listening. What are you hearing? What are you feeling? Where on your body are you having a sensation? Where can you send the breath of healing to the parts of the body that need healing? Where in your body can you send the breath of freedom to the parts of your body that feel trapped? Expand your inner flame outward. Come out beyond the surface of your skin to the light traces a halo all the way around you. Above you, below you, out in front of you and behind you, and from either side. Be in the stillness and the quiet. With this feeling and energy that you are connected to a force that works for your highest good and only for your highest good. Each and every time your mind wanders off, distracted, come back to the eternal flame of light emanating from you, from the center of your being, connecting you with all things that are good in your life, all people that are good in your life, all the goodness that you generate within your life. Allow your eternal flame to be for the healing of others, as well as yourself. Gently reconnect with your physical breath, reconnect with your physical environment. Your hands to prayer at heart center. Acknowledge that this is the right place, the right time, the right space for you to be in. Lift your thumb knuckles to your third eye center together. Bow and say namaste. Thank you. That felt empowering. I appreciate you tuning in. Start the week off just in mild reflection for what you would like to see happen. I would urge you to briefly, if you can meditate again later on, you can replay this, but imagine yourself already at Friday and make notes, think of, picture what you have greatly accomplished, as if you've already accomplished it, and feel successful about the accomplishment, feel worthy of it, feel deserving of it. Knock out and remove any thoughts, feelings, situations that may have you distracted from just being the brilliant, amazing person that you were created to be. It sounds a bit weird because, we live in the present moment. That's what we know. That's what we are aware of. That's what we are used to. And we get sideswiped by all of this energy that I don't know if it serves anybody. I'm not suggesting for any minute that we become reckless with our health or reckless with safety or reckless. I mean, I'll be real that none of us created this virus. None of us intentionally go around spreading it. None of us really, truthfully, hand on heart, want anyone else to get harmed by it. But yet, it feels as if we're in this tsunami of energy, information that is really not helpful. So, what do we do to help it? Well, we certainly don't embroil ourselves in it. I mean, I personally like to look at it as being the most interesting, and I mean that truly, the most interesting time to be on the planet. It's a bit like watching a film where you really don't know where the plot is or who's directing this. And I mean that truthfully. But I find, I don't know if it's amusing. I'm just intrigued. I'm just intrigued by the sheer strangeness of it. In all of it, a big bubble. I'm not making judgments. I'm just in observation of, wow, okay, now that happens. Now that happens. One of the things I have chosen to do, which is I've shared with some close personal friends, is to turn the news off. Done that for a while. I will pay attention to cliff notes and headlines to keep the pulse of, look, if there is a tornado coming up the road, I need to know about it. My house is on fire, I need to know about it. Anything that affects me immediately and personally, my clients, my businesses, my animals, my friends, my family, yes, that's news I want to know about. The other stuff, I want you to look at it for what it really is. It's pulling you into something that's not making you feel good. It's pulling you into something that's creating a fear within you. And if you let that fear manifest, you let that fear continue, that's the reality of the world that you'll live in. So the point I'm making with picture yourself already at Friday, pick 5 o'clock Friday afternoon, you've accomplished all the things on your to-do list. You got the supplies you needed. You did all the laundry and then some. You were able to clean out the garage or the closet or the pantry. Whatever chore it is that you've been putting off, you got to do it. You connected with 5 friends you haven't connected with in a while. You feel great about how you have perhaps achieved a goal that you set out to achieve in the summer. All of these things make 5 a list of 5 things that you know you'll do, and then act like you've done them. But when you act like you've done them, be in that higher feeling of, wow, look what I just did. It's amazing. Things like, I went to such and such a place and there was no traffic. I got this. I was able to accomplish that without any effort. I feel amazing. Whatever, I feel energized. I was so energized by Wednesday. I did all this exercise. I couldn't get enough. These are the things you want to manifest for yourself. And now I just got the message about manifestation. If you want something, you've got to act like you've already had it. Done. I love you all. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great Monday. Make plans for the rest of the week as if you've already got it. Bye, darling.